Aloha everybody, John with you. Welcome back to my channel, and I haven't done a Flaneur pondering vlog in a while, and I've been debating for quite a while whether to do this one or not, but I just decided, yeah, that I think I should do it, so I'm going to do it. Today I'm just going to talk about this whole lockdown period and that all of us have been experiencing in various states and states of lockdown. Levels of lockdown. So let's talk about things we've done during this lockdown period to sort of stay healthy, or practices to keep ourselves healthy. Now, I will start it all off with by saying I'm not a doctor, and I'm not pretending to be a doctor, and I'm not a stupid person. I am college educated with a bit of a master's work as well, so there's that. So I can read things and make my own decisions about things on various sides of various issues. So let me just show you what I've been doing to help keep myself healthy during this time period. And the number one thing that I think has been most important, I do live in Honolulu and Waikiki, and I think the number one thing that I have been doing is going outside and going in the ocean. Every day. I've gone in the ocean almost every day, and I've gone outside every day. We can do that here, and we can go in the ocean, not lay down on the sand and lay out, but you can go into the ocean. Although I don't know why you really can't lay out. I mean, people say, oh, well, social distancing, but nobody's policing social distancing inside all of these Costco's and Walmarts and places that are open, and except for the checkout registers where there's tape everywhere. Inside the store, nobody's doing social distancing, and I don't see anybody policing that. So I think being outside in the sun, laying down in the sand, on the sun, in the sun, which is one of the best places that you can be. And of course, being in the ocean is an age-old cure for many things. So I have made it a point. I have a neighbor friend of mine on the next street that we've known each other for decades, and we've kind of been in touch with each other a lot during this whole lockdown, and we often go to the ocean together and visit and sit our whatever, be in the water are 6 feet apart, but sometimes we go out there for like 2 hours or so just out in the water, and I credit that a lot with keeping me healthy personally during this time period, both physically and mentally. Other things I've done, well, I take a lot of vitamins normally, and I do have some medications that I take, but I have added zinc, which is something supposedly very good for these conditions. I mean, like I said, I'm not a doctor. Who exactly knows? I've been megadosing on vitamin C. I have done this in the past when things are going around. 500 milligrams, but I'm taking 3, so 1,500 milligrams. That's a lot. Normally it's kind of a problem, but some of the medication that I take for multiple sclerosis, fatigue, actually makes you very constipated. So if you take a lot of vitamin C, it sort of has the opposite effect. So it kind of balances out, really. Little TMI, but it's good to know, you need to know. The other thing I'm doing, and this is definitely on a question mark area, but whatever, is I'm taking Elderberry Gummies. I have a few different brands of these, and I just chow down the daily amount, or sometimes twice the daily amount. I don't know, elderberry is just one of those things that's supposed to help you, if not help you get from getting sick, help you to go through the process more quickly if you are sick with something. So I don't know, it can't hurt anything, right? So, and I think a lot of times, sometimes things maybe may not actually, physically really do any good, but mentally they do. The sort of placebo effect, and I do believe in the placebo effect. And I believe that if you have faith in something, if you believe in something, it can help you, as long as it's not something that's actually going to harm you. It can be a good thing. The other thing I'm doing kind of in that gray, weird area is I am drinking tonic water on a regular basis. Now, not tons of it. And I know for it to really be medicinal, you'd have to drink a lot of this, because this has quinine in it, which was a malarial treatment, and I know there's some controversy surrounding it, so I'm aware of that. But I just figure, well, it's not going to hurt for me to drink a glass of this every day. It would be easy to just dump some vodka or something in it, which I have here, but I think that might sort of negate whatever medicinal effect it might have, so I don't. I've tried it with all sorts of different things, and I've just decided, because this is kind of nasty, but I've just decided it's better by itself. So I just drink a glass of this every day, and I'm done with it. So it can't hurt anything. Now, what I do that I really am a believer in is apple cider vinegar. I've been taking apple cider vinegar for years, off and on, and I've been taking it every single day since this started. You just do a tablespoon or a shot glass, gulp it down, don't swish it around in your mouth, just gulp it down like a shot. It burns like crazy when it's going down, and the minute it hits your stomach, it feels beautiful. Beautiful. You just negate anything negative going on. So I really like apple cider vinegar. And there are, I know, studies, pro and con. I mean, studies that say it helps with viruses, and there are studies that say it doesn't help with viruses. So you take your pick, whatever. But I like it. And if nothing else, if you learn nothing else from this video, if you have an upset stomach, forget about Tums, milk of magnesia, all that stuff. Upset stomach, take a shot glass of this. Amazing. Okay, you'll laugh at these. I laugh at these too. Those Chinese detox foot patch things. I've been doing these off and on for years, and I've been doing them a little bit more with all this going on. They're just those little sachets or satchels full of bamboo vinegar powder and other, who knows, heebie-jeebies. And you put them on your feet, and overnight they turn color really dark. And I know, I'm very well aware of the videos and things where just any water will turn them dark, whatever. So they don't necessarily do anything. And I understand that, and maybe they don't. They don't hurt anything either. Sort of placebo. I like it. I enjoy it. And I mean, it's a vinegar, and I think it does do something. If nothing else, they do make your feet soft. They definitely make the skin on your feet soft. And then finally, the other thing that I'm doing, again, this is something that I do off and on a regular basis, but I'm doing it a lot more during this whole lockdown period, which is detox teas. And I have several different brands, and for me it doesn't matter whether they're like a cleanse tea or like a diet slimming tea or just a straight up detox kind of tea, because they all sort of do the same thing. They have, a lot of them have the same active ingredients, senna leaves, but they have other things too. And I figure if there's anything floating around in there, it'll help push it out before it has a chance to take root, and maybe it does nothing. But again, I know it doesn't do nothing, because if nothing else, again, the medication that I have that can make you sort of constipated, these things have the opposite effect of making you constipated. So it balances out to something sort of normal when I'm taking these things, as far as that goes. Washing my hands a lot, of course, always washing my hands, but a lot more now. And on that note, I just have to say, if you haven't tried Pink Petal Tea Cake hand soap from Bath & Body Works, if you ever see it, do get it. I've had the candle several times, and the candle's a bit disappointing in that it's not very super scented. Nice smell, but it hasn't thrown that much. This one, oh my gosh, it's so strong. It's so strong, and it's a little different than the candle, and it smells just like candied rose petals. I don't know if you've ever had the candied edible rose petals, but that's what it smells like. It's, oh my God, the soap is amazing. Love it. Okay, and I will leave you with my happy news that tomorrow I'm going to an eye doctor, and I'm going to be able to pick out some new glasses, because I am in need of them, because this is my third pair of glasses since we've gone through lockdown. I never have this happen to me, but it's happened twice, that I have fallen asleep with my glasses on the bed and not realized it, because I always put them on the stand, and somehow just taken them off, turned off the light, gone to bed, and ruined them. One pair I rolled over on multiple times, and it was wire frames, and it was just beyond repair. Horrible. And then last night, I keep my old pair of glasses, by the way. I don't get rid of them. I keep them for this reason, in case something like this happens. Now, this was the pair of glasses I've been wearing for quite a while, in place of those, which were the glasses I had before, the wire ones. And last night, oh my gosh, I did the same thing. I got up in the middle of the night, I heard something fall to the floor, and I stepped on it as it was falling and as I was walking to the bathroom, and I just kicked it to the side and didn't really think about it until the morning when my glasses weren't on the shelf, and I'm like, oh, I think I know what happened. And sure enough, this doesn't look as bad now because I've messed around with it, but the hinge here, this thing is totally wonky and it's not right at all, and I can't get it back together. And so this is my third pair of glasses back, and these ones I can see all right out of, but they don't have bifocals. After this pair, all the ones I've had have had bifocals. So yeah, I can kind of see pretty much okay, but not great, and it doesn't have bifocals. So anyway, I was able to get an eye appointment because they are opening back up for emergency things, or you know, like this, where like I really do need to get a new pair of glasses, because if I do something with these, I'm screwed. I have older pair, but I can't see out of the older pairs at all, and like I can't see anything. I'm really screwed if I don't have an alternative pair of glasses to this and something happens. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going in for my appointment, and I'll pick out some frames. I'm sure it'll take a while for them to get here because I don't have normal prescriptions. They're all oogly boogly, heebie-jeebied, special, thin, invisible, this and that and the other thing. So it'll take a while for them to get here, I suppose. Anyway, but I'm happy about that. And our governor just said today that they're okaying the opening of apparently all retail, pretty much everything retail, starting Thursday or Friday, I don't remember. So I just miss thrift store shopping. That's what I miss. Okay, everything else, well, I miss eating out. I do like to eat out a lot, but I've kind of survived that, okay? But, not going thrift shopping, that is hard. So I love to go thrift shopping multiple times a week usually. So I'm really looking forward to that coming back. And of course, Bath & Body Works reopening, because I don't like to do things in the mail. I don't like to buy things without being able to smell them. I'm more tactile that way. I want to be able to smell it and know what it is before I'm getting it. So I hope they open up soon. I mean, I'm probably okay this month, but after the end of May, like, I won't have any summer tropical scents. It's gonna all be Christmas and fall stuff. So anyway, I hope they reopen soon. And Ross and those stores, I miss them. I need tea lights. Anyway, hope all's going well with you. Let me know what you're doing during this time period to stay healthy, either real or placebo, mental, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm just curious. We'll talk to you later. Have a good day. I'll probably do a video tomorrow or the next day on my burning schedule.